Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new, don't forget that liking and subscribing is an option if you do like the content. Um, I want to start with saying that this week, Naima is traveling to Texas for a concert that she's attending. So, solo, all you get is me this week. And we're talking about why I switched from my GMC 2500 to my Ram 3500. Before I can give you the full context of what this is, I kind of want to go back a little bit and kind of share a couple things with you. First of all, I want to say that I purchased my GMC a little, not even just under 2 years ago. And I purchased the GMC because of two reasons. Number one, I already had Ram 2500. Very nice truck. I loved it. I enjoyed driving it. But Naeem and I had this vision of purchasing a camper. We had a camp. We not had a camper. We had rented campers before in the past, and we've done a lot of camping with John and Kara, and we really liked it. And I don't like planes. I don't like to fly. So we thought it was something that would be great for us in our relationship and getting out and getting to experience these different things and my ability to travel with Naima. That's not necessarily, me getting on a plane. There are times I do get on a plane, and there are times that we do leave the country or fly to a different state or whatever. That's all things we've done and all things we'll share with you in other videos, but primarily just focusing on. We had the Ram, and it was great. The only issue with the Ram was I had put a leveling lift on it, nothing crazy. Had 35 inch tires on there. I believe it had 22-inch rims on there. Beautiful, looked real good. I possibly will do the same to this 3500 just because I like the look and I like when my trucks can look a little aggressive. That's just a personal preference. I'm not, promoting anything for anybody or anyone. I'm just telling you kind of where I am and what I have done and enjoyed with my vehicles. So long story short, on the Ram that I previously had, although it was phenomenal, my towing rating on that vehicle was not great. I am no guru here. I'm not breaking this down for you. I'm just going to tell you I was limited on the amount of weight that I could put on the back of that truck. So I wanted to be safe and I wanted to have overkill. I'm a person who extremely believes in having more than you need because if you're ever in a situation where you need your vehicle to perform, I want to be able to do that. And on top of that, it gives you room for growth. I think somebody told us a long time ago when we started renting these campers, and we decided that one day we want to own one. Someone said your first one is not going to be your last. So they were like, just be ready and be prepared for the addictive lifestyle that camping can become, and it has proven to be. So knowing that, wanted to secure the truck first because I didn't want to limit what I was going to purchase. Again, when we purchased this, we already had the mindset that it wasn't going to be the last one. We were actually looking at a bumper pull that was pretty small that the Ram could have towed and not even blink. The 2500 that I had could have towed it and not even, thought twice about it. But again, like I said, I didn't know what route we were going to go, and I wanted to be prepared for that. So I thought about looking at different options that can give me better or higher towing capacities. Again, I know this is not popular, me sitting here saying this. I'm just telling you that my experience, my research, my communication with other people, because we didn't know what we were getting into, led me to believe that I needed a little bit more to be ready to tow whatever I decided to purchase. Now, I am 6'8". So although I was looking at this bumper pull, I knew that this bumper pull was not going to be realistic. So I wanted to make sure that I had room if I decided to go with a larger bumper pull or a fifth wheel, that I would be able to tow that. So I started looking at other options. I narrowed down my search to a GM 2500. It just so happened to be the Denali that I previously had. Um, I also looked at a Ford, and that was a beautiful, very, very nice truck, but the Ford was more in line with the type of truck that I'd like. Like I said, the GMC just happened to be a Denali that happened to have the price that I wanted to have, that I wanted to pay for the vehicle. Now, this was 2023, I think, early 2023 that this decision was made. Um, it had about 10,000 miles on it already. It was a 2022 model, and I kind of thought that it was again a nice truck, more than I was really looking for. The only one dislike I had about GM is that the screen on those 2022 models, for it to be a Denali package, was kind of disappointing. I do wish that that was bigger. Now, if you were to look at a 2024 model, they do have a bigger screen, which is something that I actually wanted to consider as I was starting to make this truck change that I recently made. But those beautiful trucks came with a beautiful price tag, and I had to let that go. So I began my research process looking at different things, and then I stumbled across Ram again. That Ram that I ended up getting was very, very beautiful. It's a 3500. It was priced extremely well for what I wanted. Before I get into more specifics on that, there's something that I have to show you that played a significant factor in why I decided to get rid of this GMC. All right, so here in Nashville, in front of the apartment complex, got up this morning, was feeling really, really, really good, and wife and I got our workout in, which was phenomenal. We were getting back in that rotation, so that's awesome. And made our way back upstairs, showered, got ready for work, the day, all that good stuff. Came downstairs, started my truck up like I usually do, hit my auto start from upstairs and come down. The truck wasn't starting. I thought that was odd, so I came over, opened up the door. But before I opened up the door, I saw some keys underneath my truck, and I was like, man, that looks like my keys. I was like, was I selfish? Not selfish, but was I clumsy? Did I drop keys out of my truck? And it's not the keys to my truck, let me be clear. It's like the keys to like my trailer hitch and my storage unit and my camper and little knick-knack stuff that I need a lock for. And there was also some highlighters, and I was like, ironic, and I was like, that looks like my highlighters just spread out on the floor. So I said, maybe not. There's more than one highlighter in the world. Open up the door, and my vehicle looks terrible. I've cleaned up a lot to sit in it, but I'm going to show you what I got. I took some pictures before, but I'm going to show you what we got here. I put that cup there. So this was up. My window was busted. This compartment was opened up as well, nothing in there, and that's what I walked into. Ironically enough, my neighbor, meaning who's parked next to me's truck, window is busted out. Hopefully that comes through on camera, but his is busted out as well. Terrible thing is, the neighbor there is a part of the Metro Police Department, and his squad car parks at the front of the complex, and he parks his truck wherever he gets a parking spot. That spot up front is reserved for his patrol vehicle, and he parks his truck wherever he can get that. So that's what I came in. I called the maintenance guy to get me a broom to clean up the exterior and all that good stuff outside. And like I said, man, this is the second time this has happened to me, so I'm not upset about it. I'm disappointed, really. And I hated it the first time it happened, and I hate that somebody feels like they get to break into your vehicle just because they feel like they can. And it really just kind of irks me that you can't work hard for what you have and to produce for you and your family, and somebody just has to literally, no pun intended, shatter your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations because they are a selfish individual that wants to rob and steal. But fortunately, they got nothing. I keep nothing in my truck. Thus is life. Just want to give you a quick update of what's going on. So my day today is going to be getting this fixed and taken care of. I'll call a couple people more to get some quotes and see what that is, and we'll go from there. I'll keep you updated in the process. Again, just filming what's happening in my life, so I'm sharing with you, and you get to go through the process of fixing this. So that part was pretty quick and painless. Window looks good, everything's working. It's incredible how your car can just get torn apart and be put back together immediately. What I mean by that is everybody has their craft. People do what they do, right? And you either know it or you don't. And I was very unfamiliar with it, but a lot of the door frame, and not frame, but door deal is plastic. A lot of that stuff just pops and snaps right back in. I knew that, but I didn't know that, you know what I mean? And it's crazy to see how quick and painless that was for them to go in like nothing. And I'm sure these guys probably do about a few of these a day, so it's pretty easy, and pop in a window and we're all good again. So I'm excited to have that done. The window is complete. Only thing on my end now is to find somebody that's willing to tint my windows back to where it was to match the rest of my windows, and we're good as new. They even vacuumed up the glass that was there, which was more than I expected. I don't know that I thought they would do any different, but I mean, I wasn't expecting them to, but I just got to get this tint now to match.
In 2 miles, take exit 6.
Back in business. Did a great job with it, I think. Got me set up and squared away, so I appreciate them for that. So yeah, problem resolved. Now I'm gonna honestly, in cleaning it and getting everything set up, I thought I would feel better, but I don't. Again, I'm not upset. I mean, I guess, you know, like I said, life happens, but it's still my space. I still time to heal, I guess. But I'm thankful to God that, you know, nothing was stolen other than a few quarters, nickels, dimes. I'm extremely thankful, and I know I'm blessed. So I'm just glad I'm able to get everything taken care of. So it's the next day, and got everything taken care of yesterday, as you saw. And I just want to say I'm surrounded by some beautiful people, man. I had a lot of people who I talked to about what happened yesterday that, you know, was very encouraging and checked on me throughout the day, because they've either been through it and they know the feeling, or they are just genuinely concerned. So I do appreciate that. Last night was rough. I was tossing and turning, really couldn't get a comfortable sleep last night because I really feel like one of my spaces was, you know, violated. So I don't know. I just a hard feeling to shake. So hopefully that gets better as we go. If not, I don't know. I don't know where that's going to lead to, but I'm either going to get over it or I'm not, right? All right, 10-4. This is the bed of the truck, cleaning it out. I tried to deal, but I can't. I feel real weird, and it's real odd driving this truck. I've had this happen to me before, and I ended up doing the same thing. So it's time. I gotta do something different. So you don't know what that means, you're about to find out. Anywho, that's it for this one. Hope this wasn't too negative for you, but life happens, and we're rolling with it. And that's what you get in a day of life video. So